Hello everybody, my name is Davis, welcome back to our video, and today we're here for another severe weather breakdown. We got a big day to talk about today and a big day tomorrow to talk about, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off with the SPC outlook for today, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather down here in Arkansas and south central Missouri, so look out for that. But we have a massive marginal risk up here in the upper western Midwest going into the northwestern U.S., and then inside of that marginal risk, we have a slight risk. Now this does include Rapid City, and this does include Bismarck, so look out for that. So let's go and break down the threats that this brings. Starting off with the tornado threat for today, very low, no tornadoes expected. Wind threat, we do have a 15% hatched risk of winds. So what that means is if you are in the yellow inside of the line circle thing, then you have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 75 miles per hour or higher. That is crazy. So we definitely need to be watching out today in this region. This does once again include Bismarck, so look out for that definitely in that region. If you're just in the yellow, you're not in the line circles, then that's still a 15% risk of winds of 60 miles an hour higher, but nowhere nearly as bad as 75. And then in the browns, you have a 5% risk of wind gusts of 60 miles an hour higher, so watch out. Now moving on to the hail threat for today, we do have a 5% risk of hail of 1 inch or larger up here in the northwest, and then we also have one down here in Arkansas and south central Missouri, so look out for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So let's go ahead and move on to tomorrow, where we have another slight risk of severe weather already. This could definitely get upgraded to an enhanced risk, and I also would not be surprised if the marginal risk got expanded a little bit, especially off to the south and the east, like near Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, so look out for that. And then we do have another marginal risk here in a similar area as today for northeastern Arkansas, southeastern Missouri, western Tennessee, western Kentucky, very, very southwestern bits of Illinois, and northwestern Mississippi. So look out for that. But let's go and break down the threats for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we do have a tornado risk. It's been a while, but we have a 2% risk of a tornado in this green region here. This includes Minneapolis, and this does include Duluth as well. So look out in that region for some tornadoes tomorrow. But probably not a major like tornado event, but a few tornadoes expected. Wind threat for tomorrow, we do have a 15% risk of wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher tomorrow, so look out for that in northwestern Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, and then north central Iowa. And then we also have a 5% risk of that down here in the south, so look out for that. And then we also have a 5% risk in the brown in the Midwest as well. I guess I should have said that. But moving on to the hail threat for tomorrow, the same exact thing as the wind threat. So if you're in the yellow, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger tomorrow. So look out. Again, I'm imagining that probably the wind threat actually is going to get upgraded at some point tomorrow, and this will turn into an enhanced risk of severe weather most likely. But that's just my prediction as of right now. Going all the way into Wednesday, we have another marginal risk of severe weather expected already, because if you haven't noticed, we do have a line of storms moving to the south and the east. So it starts off here, then it goes into the upper Midwest, and then now it's going to go down into the eastern Midwest, the Ohio Valley, and even the deep south. So yeah, look out for this on Wednesday. But moving on to the excessive rainfall outlook, we do have a slight risk of excessive rainfall today, and it's a pretty big slight risk, honestly, okay? This thing is not a joke. This thing is pretty massive. It includes Salt Lake City, Utah, so look out in that area, but also just other portions of the Northwest. Moving on to tomorrow, we have another slight risk of flash flooding here / excessive rainfall, and that is going to include eastern Idaho, northern Wyoming, southern Montana, and western bits of the Dakotas, so look out for that. Moving into Wednesday, we only have a marginal risk of flash flooding as of right now. Thursday, marginal risk, and Friday, marginal risk, but those will most likely get upgraded at some point down the line. Moving on to the Atlantic here, we do have Tropical Storm Gert. It's not expected to do anything. Same thing with Katia here. And then we have a disturbance that has a 30% chance to form the next 7 days, but this is most likely not going to hit America, so we're good to go there. But this one is where the concern lies. We have a 60% chance of this to form the next 48 hours and a 90% chance for it to form the next 7 days. And I mean, this thing, if it forms, it's right on track to hit Florida. And I mean, we cannot have another major hurricane in Florida this season. That would be really bad. Now, if it does hit in Florida, it would be an area that didn't quite get impacted as much. Some areas in Florida by Idalia, but still not good. Eastern Pacific, we do have a disturbance that's a 90% chance to form the next 7 days and a 70% chance to form the next 48 hours. And it's looking like this is going to go off into the Hawaii area, but I don't think it's actually going to hit Hawaii, so no concern there really. And then this is something I forgot to show earlier. I really should have done that, but I'm going to go ahead and pull up our window destruction meter. Just a second here. Okay, got that. Then we screencast. Sorry, it's a long process, okay? And now we are on the window destruction meter. So today, we are at a moderate risk of window destruction, so definitely look out for that today. This is specifically for the slight risk up in the northwest, by the way. Nowhere else really has a huge risk. Maybe in Arkansas you have a low risk, but northwest today, moderate risk of window destruction. So make sure that if a severe storm comes your way, then you're not near any windows. But yeah, that's just some common advice that should be taken seriously at all times. Severe storms should. Alright, so we can stop screencasting now, and now we are back on the computer. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.